Welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video we are going to talk about Tom Brady's hot wife. So before starting this video, like this video, and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Bunchen began dating NFL quarterback Tom Brady in December 2006, after a mutual acquaintance set him up on a blind date. On February 26, 2009, the couple married in a simple ceremony at St. Monica Catholic Church in Santa Monica, California. In April 2009, the pair married for the second time, this time in Costa Rica. Bunchen and Brady have two children, Benjamin Rain, born 2009, and Vivian Lake, born 2010. Born 2012. Brady's first son, born 2007, is her stepson from a prior relationship with actress Bridget Moynahan. Brady and Bunchen are both Roman Catholics. Giselle Caroline Bunchen, a Brazilian model, activist, and businesswoman, was born on July 20, 1980. Bunchen has been one of the highest-paid models in the world since 2001. She was the 16th richest woman in the entertainment sector in 2007, and she topped Forbes' list of top-earning models in 2012. Forbes ranked Bunchen as the 89th most powerful woman in the world in 2014. For her supporting role in Taxi, Bunchen received nominations for Choice Movie, Female Breakout Star and Choice Movie Villain at the 2005 Teen Choice Awards, 2004. She played a supporting role in The Devil Wears Prada, 2006, and was the executive producer of Giselle and the Green Team, an educational environmental animation, from 2010 to 2011. She co-starred with Arnold Schwarzenegger in the Emmy Award-winning documentary series, Years of Living Dangerously, in the episode Fueling the Fire in 2016. Save the Children, Red Cross, and Doctors Without Borders are among Bunchen's charity initiatives. Since 2009, she has served as a Goodwill Ambassador for the United Nations Environment Programme. Bunchen is a sixth-generation German-Brazilian, born in Horizontina, Rio Grande do Sul, South Region, Brazil, to Vânia, née Nananmacher, a bank clerk pensioner, and Valdir Bunchen, a sociologist and writer. Her grandpa Walter Bunchen was formerly mayor of the city. Raquel, Graciela, Gabriela, Rafaela, and her fraternal twin, Patzia, were her five sisters. The family was devoutly religious. Bunchen studied German in school but claims to have forgotten it, after being out of contact, though her parents still speak German. She speaks English, Italian, Spanish, and a little French in addition to her native Portuguese. Every year, revenues from the sales of her Ipanema sandals are donated to a new charity. Bunchen began donating a portion of the proceeds, from her sandal line to environmental projects in 2006, including Waikato Xingu, which aimed to recover and conserve springs and headwaters of the Xingu River in Brazil. She backed the World Wildlife Fund's Nascentes do Brasil, and ISA's De Olho nos Mananciais projects in 2007. The project financed in 2008 was SOS Mata Atlantica's Florestas do Futuro, a reforestation program for the recovery of native species that contributes to water conservation and biodiversity. The Giselle Bunchen Forest was named after her, and approximately 25,000 seedlings of 100 different tree species were planted in her honor, reclaiming more than 15 hectares of Atlantic forest. The grant was made to the Socio-Environmental Institute in 2011. She also aided the Tamar Project in 2009, a scientific and environmental conservation campaign for the 5 species of sea turtles that live along the Brazilian coast. During her visit to Green Nation Fest in 2012, Bunchen planted a sapling of the Sapucaia tree, an event that takes place every year during Environment Week, and, that year, prior to the reality of Rio+20, Bunchen has taken part in a number of UN campaigns to combat climate change over the years. On World Environment Day, she took part in challenges to inspire people to take action in helping to protect the forest, wildlife, and the green economy, as well as to decrease food waste. Bunchen has attended numerous Champions of the Earth and Equator Prize events. Think, Eat, Save, a United Nations campaign against food waste, was endorsed by Bunchen in 2013. Bunchen and chef Eric Ripert were guests on The Today Show, where they demonstrated how to cook more effectively. Bunchen and her husband support the Earth Hour global movement, a symbolic act advocated globally by the World Wildlife Foundation in which governments, businesses, and individuals demonstrate environmental care by turning off their lights for 60 minutes. Bunchen joined the board of directors of the Rainforest Alliance in January 2014. Later that year, she was honored as a guest of honor at the Spring Annual Gala, which honored industry leaders that prioritize sustainability. Bunchen backed the SOCO Plus UN Trust Fund to end violence against women cooperation in 2014 to help women and girls around the world with their financial and physical protection. To increase awareness for the fund, SOCO artisans in Kenya crafted a pair of handmade bracelets. Bunchen's environmental work was recognized, and she was named a Goodwill Ambassador for the United Nations Environment Programme (UNEP). Since then, Bunchen has aided UNEP in its aim of raising environmental awareness and encouraging action. She became a celebrity journalist for the climate change documentary series Years of Living Dangerously in 2016. Bunchen attended a meeting to discuss the issue at the United Nations headquarters in New York on World Wildlife Day in 2016, in addition to using her social media to provide information about many themes relating to the significance of protecting all forms of life. The theme for the day was "Wildlife's Future is in Our Hands." She also took part in the Wild for Life campaign, which earned the People's Choice Award in the Green category of the 2019 Webby Awards for its efforts to combat illicit wildlife trafficking. Bunchen executive produced Kiss the Ground, a documentary, in 2019. The documentary follows a group of activists, scientists, farmers, and politicians who have formed a global, regenerative, agriculture movement to help balance the climate, restore huge water supplies, and feed the globe. Woody Harrelson, Ian Somerhalder, Patricia Arquette, David Arquette, Tom Brady, and Jason Mraz star alongside Bunchen in the film. In honor of Earth Day's 50th anniversary, the documentary aired at the Tribeca Film Festival in New York City in 2020. Bunchen began the Viva a Vida initiative in 2020 on her birthday, donating funding to plant 40,000 trees along the Xingu and Araguaia rivers in Brazil. Bunchen aspired to be a volleyball player, but in 1993, at their mother's persuasion, she enrolled in a modeling course alongside her sisters Patsia and Gabriela in order to rectify her terrible posture. 25, following the completion of the school, the girls were dispatched on a tour of major Brazilian cities, during which she was noticed by elite model management at a shopping mall in São Paulo. Bunchen was chosen for the Elite Model Look, formerly known as Look of the Year, national competition, where she came second. Bunchen went to São Paulo at the age of 14 to begin her modeling career. Her first break came in 1996 at New York Fashion Week. Bunchen was in a relationship with actor Leonardo DiCaprio from 2000 to 2005. Bunchen and DiCaprio were named to People's annual Most Beautiful Couples list in 2004. Bunchen ended her engagement with DiCaprio following a period of despair, claiming in her memoir lessons that their lives no longer matched each other. "I was becoming increasingly conscious of things I'd chosen to ignore. Was I the only one who felt compelled to undergo some real soul-searching, while he remained unchanged?" Unfortunately, the answer was yes in the end. Bunchen is a transcendental meditation practitioner. Her and her family eat a mostly plant-based diet devised by Alan Campbell, their personal chef. They lived in Brookline, Massachusetts, when Tom Brady was a member of the New England Patriots, and now split their time between New York City and Brookline. After Brady signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they relocated to Tampa, Florida. The pair is said to have purchased a home in Indian Creek, Florida, in December 2020. Bunchen was placed 60th on Forbes' list of the world's 100 most powerful women in August 2011. She was placed third on the 20 youngest power women of 2011 list at the age of 31. Bunchen and Brady were voted the world's highest-paid celebrity couple by Forbes in 2011. Bunchen was one of 4 people in the fashion business, and the only model, to be named to Forbes' list of the world's most powerful women in August 2012, where she was placed No. 83. In 2012, she was placed 7th on Forbes' list of entertainment's highest-paid women. In May 2011, Forbes named Bunchen the world's highest-paid model for the 5th time. Bunchen disputed Forbes' figure, telling Brazilian website M. de Muller that her overstated earnings have landed her in the sights of the Internal Revenue Service. Bunchen was named 3rd on Forbes' ranking of the 16 most successful female entrepreneurs in 2013. Bunchen earned $30.5 million in 2016, according to Forbes. From 2002 until 2017, Bunchen was the highest-paid model on the planet. What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.